So using the method of moving the decimal, there is no doubt in my mind that that is the fastest and that is the easiest method to converting in the metric system. But there are times that you're going to need to be able to understand a different method of converting in the metric system, and that involves multiplying and dividing. However, even when you're required to use the multiplying and the dividing method, the first thing that I still want you to do every time is write the steps. Millicenter, decibase, deca, hecto, kilo. Because you're still going to use that in your decision making as far as what you're going to be multiplying or dividing and what by. Okay? So, even with this, with multiplying and dividing for the metric system, I still want you to write the steps down. Now, in your notebooks, it should be in your notebook. If not, write this down. Multiplying and dividing. Okay, great. Now, when we are using multiplying and dividing to convert it in the metric system, let's just do an example, and as we do the example, we'll write down the steps. Let's say we have 4 kilograms equals blank grams. The first step that we want to do is bring the number down. We're going to bring the given number down. In this situation, we're going to bring the 4 down. The next step, to go from kilograms to grams, which way do we go in our steps?
Up.
Up. In the word up, it starts with what letter? U. Up starts with an M, huh? Up starts with a U. A U is also found in which other word? Multiply. So since we're moving up, you're going to multiply. Okay? So, step 2. If moving up, you're going to multiply. Guess what? If you're moving down. If you move down, you're going to divide. In this situation, in our example, we're going from kilograms to grams. So we're moving up, so we're going to multiply. Now, how many steps are we moving up? 3. For every step we move up, we do what? Add a 0. So since we're moving up 3 places, we're going to multiply with 3 zeros, or simply 1,000. So for step 3, we're going to multiply or divide by either 10, 100, 1,000, maybe 10,000. Okay? For each place we move, we add a 0. Okay, so we move 3 places, so we multiply by 1,000, 3 zeros. Now, the next step that I want you to do, and this kind of goes back to moving the decimal. And I hope that it eliminates any possible error when it comes to multiplying and dividing. We're going to bring that 4 down again. Now, if we are multiplying, the decimal is going to go to the right. Guess what? If we're dividing, decimal moves to the left. And it's going to move right or left one place for every 0. Okay? So now we have the 4. We put the decimal. Since we're multiplying, it's going to go to the right. There are 3 zeros, so decimal is going to move to the right 3 places. 1, 2, 3. 3 empty loops, and that gives me the answer of 4,000. Now some of you are going to say, well, I could have done that in my head. And you're exactly right. You could have. Okay? But let's say we have this. 4 grams equals blank hectograms. If we do the first step, step 1, bring the given number down. We bring the 4 down. Step 2, if we move up, we multiply. If we move down, we're going to divide. To go from grams to hectograms, which way do we go? Up or down? Up or down? Down. When we move down, what do we do? Multiply or divide? Divide. Now, how many places are we moving down?
2.
So that means we're going to divide by what?
100.
We're going to divide by 100. Now, in this situation, can you do 4 divided by 100 in your head? No, you can't. But if we follow our pattern here, bring the given number down. Now, when we divide, which way does the decimal go?
Left.
Left. It goes left one place for every 0. So I need to put my decimal here. There are 2 zeros, so my decimal is going to go to the left 2 places. 1, 2, empty loop, and my answer would be 400. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are we going through all of this? Why would we ever need to worry about multiplying or dividing? Anybody asking that question to yourself? No? Good. Just taking me for what I'm saying, right? On your test, there will be times that you will be asked what you will multiply or divide by. For example, they might say, if you are changing from grams to hectograms, what would you multiply or divide by? Well, to go from grams to hectograms, which way do we go? Well, no, up or down? Down, which means that we're going to divide. How many steps are we moving down? Count again. 2, which means that we're going to divide by 100. Please do not make the careless mistake of saying I'm going to divide by 2. Okay? The number of places you move, that's how many zeros you're going to have. And that is going to be where the careless mistake is going to happen. I can guarantee you. Okay? Other than that, it's not much different than yesterday. The only difference is the fact that being able to tell if you're going to be multiplying or dividing, and also by what. Okay? And so in your homework, I want you to do these like I have on the board. So let's get out your boards real quick. Next question. Huh? Okay, let's say we have 3 5/10 centimeters equals blank meters. Write that down. The next step you're going to do is simply do what? You're going to bring the 3 5/10 down. Okay, everybody should have done that. The next step, decide if you're going to multiply or divide. Okay, so I want you to decide that. Everybody has made their decision? Which way are we moving? Up or down? Down. We're going from centimeters to meters. So we're going down, which means we're going to divide. Now I want you to write down what you're going to divide by. Has everybody made that decision? How many places are we going, Dakota? So that means we're going to divide by? We're going to divide by 100. What's the next thing I want you to do? Wyatt?
Bring down the given number again.
Bring down that number again. And now I want you to move the decimal. And since we're divided, we're going to move it which way? Alyssa? We're going to go to the left. One place for each zero, so we're going to move it 2 places. And your answer would be 35,000. Okay, let's do another one. Seven 9/10 grams equals blank decigram. Please do it the way that we've done. I'm going to have you do the whole thing, but I want you to do it exactly the way we did it here. Okay? Everybody did brought the 7 9/10 down. Now, to go from grams to decigrams, which way do you go, Dakota? Grams to decigram. This is deca. Deca is DKG. Is that where you made your mistake?
No, I want to
No, we're at gram. The given that is at the gram. That's your starting point. Your ending point is at deca. Okay, so we want to go up, which means we're going to do what, Aiden? Multiply. How many places are we going up? So that means we're going to multiply by? We're going to multiply by 10. 1, 0. And then I want you to bring the 7 9/10 down one more time. When we multiply, which way does your decimal go? Left or right, Aiden? It goes to the right. It's going to go to the right how many places? 1. So your decimal's right there, giving you an answer of 79. Okay? Yes, because this is decigram. Decigrams is DG. Decagrams is DKG.
Wait, what is so?
Here's Dessa. There's Deca.
Yeah, I know, but how? Well, for the problems, you said it was supposed to be decorated.
Now it's a decigram. Okay? DG is decigram. DKG would be decagram. Okay? Any other questions? Do we do another one? Or we're okay?
Let's do another one. Homework.
Let's just do one more real quick. It won't take long.
Yay.
There is no such thing as a hard one. Okay. This will be a type of problem that you have for your homework. Okay? You want a hard one, I'm going to give you a word problem. Okay? You have $5 meters of yarn. You use 27 millimeters of it. How many millimeters are left? You have 5 meters of yarn. You use 27 millimeters of it. How many millimeters are left? Make sure you answer the question there now. How many places do you use, Johnny?
How many places do you use to millimeters? How many years do you have?
Now answer the question, Aiden. You're right so far. Now you have to answer the question. Check your answer. No, you're fine here. You're right there. That was fine. Everybody's starting off, from what I see, everybody's starting off good, okay? What do they want their answer in? What unit? What unit do they want the answer in? What does it says, how many millimeters are left? So they want the answer in what? How many millimeters are left? So they want the answer in what unit, Declan? How many millimeters are left? Don't worry, Declan, just pay attention. Just put your board down, please. Declan, just put your board down. How many millimeters are left? Look over here. So they want the answer in millimeters. So that means we need to change everything into millimeters. Okay, you use 27 millimeters, that's already in millimeters. You have 5 meters, that's not into millimeters. So we need to take these 5 meters and change it into millimeters. Okay? Because it says they want how many millimeters. They want our answer in millimeters. So we bring the 5 down. To go from meters to millimeters, which way do we go? Up or down? Up, which means we're going to multiply. How many steps are we moving up? Johnny, pay attention, please. So that means we're going to multiply by 1,000. So we bring the 5 down. When we multiply, which way does the decimal go? How many places are going to the right? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5 meters is equal to 5,000 millimeters. So now you have 5,000 millimeters, correct? You use 27 millimeters of it. How many are left? So how do you find out how many are left? You do what? Step? Subtract. How many are left? Left is one of the keywords for subtraction. So now we need to take the 5,000 minus the 27. And now 0 minus 7 we can't do. We can't bar from here. We can't bar from the 0. Bar from the 5 makes it a 4, makes that 0, 10. Bar from the 10 makes it a 9, makes that 0, 10. Now we can bar from the 10, makes it a 9, makes that 0, 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus nothing is 9. 4 minus 0 is 4. And you have 4,973 millimeters left. Okay? A lot of you guys found the 5,000, but then you've got to subtract it. Make sense, Johnny? Definitely. Does it make sense? Are you sure? Okay, because it's one thing to say yes, but it's another thing to actually understand it. Okay? Like I said, you will have a question like that for your homework, which is